All right, hey everybody, this is Mitch with New Deal Forex with a video on how to make your very own PIP calculator. First off, this video is not for people who trade on laptops, desktops, whatever. This is for traders like myself who may work full time. You may not always have access to your laptop, but you're curious about how much a pair has moved. And if the trading platform you're using does not have any type of measurement tool, like on your app, say I use MetaTrader 4 with my Oanda broker, you know, sometimes it's like, okay, well, how much did this move compared to the average daily range? Is this a good point for reversal? You know, has it exceeded the ADR? How can I know? This is how to do it. It's very simple. It's just a basic add and subtract. You know, and if you're that great at math, maybe you can just do it in your head. But I'll show you the finished product, and then we'll show you how to actually create it. Very simple. You're just taking the peak, and it doesn't have to be peaks. It could be whatever point of reference you want. So I just made a simple spreadsheet: peak 1, peak 2, pip difference. I'm going to show you though the main difference that you really want to focus on, because this isn't actual. This is like 4 pips, you know, but I'll talk about that in a second. So this is peak 1, peak 2, pip difference. All right. So let's take a look at a chart and show how to actually use this tool. So here we have CAD, CHF. The pair doesn't matter. All right, but let's say this is the 1 hour chart. This is from what, yesterday? So let's just say I want to see how far the pip, this pair moved from, let's see, the 31st, the 3rd. Okay, and yesterday was on non-farm, as a lot of you folks know. So let's just say, okay, I want to know how many pips CAD, CHF moved yesterday. Yesterday was August 3rd. It was non-farm. So here we go. I'm going to come to the peak low, and I start from the wick. Some people measure from the close, but I figure if it spikes down, that's still price action to me. So if price went down to this part, I'm going to measure from peak to peak, including the wicks. Okay, so because this at a point in time, even if it was just for a few seconds or a few, like it was 10 seconds, but for a point in time, somebody's trapped down here. Somebody bought or sold right here. So that's why I'm including the wicks. So right here, we'll say 76343. This is the peak low. So we'll enter that on our peak 1. And you got to remember, though, of course, which peak you're talking about here. But it really doesn't matter where you put the numbers, because it may give you a negative sign, but that's okay. Let me get rid of that in this to cut down on confusion. Okay, so I already forgot the number, so we'll take it again. 7, let's see here. Okay, so on Friday, the peak low, 76343. So we'll put that here. All right, so that's our peak low. Now let's go back to see our peak high. Peak high, the highest point that it got to was about here, 76624. All right, so here's the thing, okay? This is not 281 pips, all right? Let's remember that, you know, and just remember that. Move a decimal over, okay? Go to, what is it? It's like just the first 2 place values, really, for this one. And I'll show you a different pair, too, if you want to use this. But it's 28 pips, which isn't a lot, all right? But that's how much it moved, okay? Spiked down, spiked up, and that's pretty much it. End of the day, consolidation, just kind of chopping, all right? And I'll show you one more example here, all right? So let's say this is for the first. How many pips did it move on the first? So we got our peak high, 76521. Our peak low of the day on the first, right here at the 50 EMA, 76064. That was 45 pips. Okay, ignore the last number for these types. Okay, that's almost 50 pips. So that would have been a great trade, catching it long at the low of the day. Boom, 1, 2, 3 bars, you're out in 3 hours, you're done. Okay, 50 pip move. Great. Okay, that would have been a good day. All right, so how do you make this though? It's very simple. I'll make another one down here just so you can see. Okay, so you do peak 1. This is in a Google Sheets and Excel spreadsheet. So you do peak 1. If you want to label it like peak low or whatever, keep it simple. It's up to you. Peak 1, peak 2, and pip difference. What I was saying. Now, the easiest part of this is very simple. You type the equal sign, then you hit this cell. And it'll pop it in there. Just click on it. Minus, and then you click the second one. And you hit enter. Now let's see if we did it right. 10, 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. So we know we got the formula right. Okay, so we made our very own calculator in 3 easy steps. Type, 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 and then create the formula here. All right. If you're not sure of how that was done, just go back and rewind the video. Okay. Now let me show you a couple of other ways though, because some pairs don't always have whole numbers like this with a decimal in front, like those tricky yen pairs. So let's do USD JPY real quick. I'll show you how to type that in, or how to read the pip value. So because I know I was confused on this one. So this is a great one. This would have been a great short. Yesterday with non-farm, the dollar tanked. Peak high 111.865. Peak low 111.102. Okay, so how many pips is that? Simple, just ignore the last place value. This is not 763 pips, it's just 76 pips. Okay, that's it. So this would have been a great short trade off of the high of the day. Straight down, good job. Okay, you're talking about hours of drawdown. Or not drawdown, but you know, if you were short, hours and hours of profit. If you went long, thinking that, well, anyway, this isn't a trading video, sorry, just keep it on the calculator. All right, so, but that's how to figure that one, and now I'll do one more example. So that's how you figure out the yen pairs, and then let's do one with like a, yeah, here we go, with the, you know, like a dollar, like a whole number, like $1.53, okay. Let's get a good move though. Actually, and this can be multi-days too, so I'll show you one more example, okay. So we have a high of the week right here on the 31st of 53246. If you want to leave off the 1, you can, but if you want to be like real exact and actually track price movements, you can do that too and keep another spreadsheet of that. But anyway, so that's 53257. And the peak low was 51.99. Now that's a difference of 305 pips. All right, so that's how much the pair has moved over the past 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Okay, from this peak to this peak. So it doesn't have to be the day. It can also be the you know, any time period you want to designate. You can go back months or days, or you know, if you want to go back to a day. I'm just showing you the rationale, or not rationale, but the application of this. So if you want to go back on the day chart, okay, well, how many pips has EU fallen or ECAD fallen from, what day is this, June to today? All right, so we have a peak high here, 55842. And a peak low just yesterday of 550,221. So that's 562 pips. Remember, we ignore the last number. 562 pips has fallen since June. It's right here. Yeah, June 25th. All right, so it's just steadily this real strong downtrend. Could it reverse? You do your own homework on that, whatever your trading methodology is. But this is just something for traders on the go who don't have access to measurement tools. Google Drive is can be an app on a smartphone where you can just Google Sheets. You can open it up, you know, just use your MetaTrader crosshair tool to find first price point, second price point, pop them into the spreadsheet and see, okay, all right, so there's been a 552 pip move in one direction since June, so maybe it's prime for reversal. Maybe I'm looking to get short here, or maybe I'm looking to get long, expecting to go back up, or maybe I'm expecting a breakout to the downside for it to go short even more, because you see here it's been short. Really, it's been going down since March. It's been a real strong downtrend. We say it can't keep going down. So just up to you. So there you go. That's how to create a pip calculator. Please be sure to check out my other trading videos on this channel. Follow me on Instagram for more tips and trades that I take, and also click the link in my bio to see my trading results on MyFXBook. I make all my trades public, good, bad, indifferent, and you can check that out as well. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.